The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Right into it. We are your Whiskey Brothers episode 845. I think I've pressed all the correct buttons. I think everything is happening right now. We are joined in the studio by our good friend Jerry Wayne Longmire.
Hello, Jerry.
Thank you, fella.
That's the unfamiliar face you see. He was at our live show that we did, the live podcast we did a couple of weeks ago, August 9th. He was out there doing some stand-up. We are in the studio. Rob Mungle, shirtless Trey Tutson.
Hey!
What? Don't just hey me.
I'm sitting here next to One Pac. What the fuck?
Oh, shit!
The fuck?
My bad. I'm sorry. Well, I figured I'd be One Pac if you was going to show up as Ice Keg, so it's fine.
The notorious P.I.G.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all right. So were you running or were you just
Didn't feel like wearing a shirt today.
How long is it? How long have you been shirt? Whatever. He can do whatever he wants. How long have you, since like this morning? Like you just left the house?
Nah, about 4 hours.
All right.
I took a shower and purposely didn't.
I wasn't
pick out a
challenging you.
shirt.
Did you? But do you have one in your car? Like, what if you needed to run in somewhere or something?
I got a hoodie to go do my spot in, but
Yeah, all
that's
right.
about it. I'm gonna do the spot and then
Take your shirt right back off.
Goddamn hoodie off and ride home and see what happens.
Head back to the barbecue.
Okay, that's why we put him in the corner.
Nah, I mean, what you thought? It was something behind this?
Bro, I thought maybe you quit believing in shirts.
Nah, I mean,
Like there could have been something that transpired.
You do just randomly stop believing in shit that's real.
Right. That's
randomly stop believing in shit that's real. Everything I don't believe in is a justifiable reason why I shouldn't believe in.
Chickens didn't exist 20 years ago. I don't believe it no more.
It wasn't 20.
All right, so we have some whiskey. We have Jerry. Jerry is another person in the long line of Houston's funniest person winners that have joined the podcast.
Oh, wow.
that aren't me.
What you wanted? 77?
I think that's a close guess.
All right.
77. All right, I'm gonna do my shot. Who was somebody, skinny Burt Kreischer?
Go ahead, do your shit. Remember, y'all can always drunk dial us. No, I'm doing
Oh,
this so
yeah,
you
get
can
it.
You can always drunk dial us at 323-510-SHOT. 323-510-7468. What's been going on with y'all?
Let's shove this wagon down the mountain.
Let's push this wagon. I don't have any clothes on.
Did I do you right? Is that
No, that's all way wrong.
That's
I got more bass when I get naked.
I have noticed that as you sit here.
Yeah,
I've
I got to
noticed.
talk deeper and shit, Rob.
Yeah.
What, you got a problem with me not having a shirt on?
Why are you so uncomfortable right now, Rob? Gay
Me?
people only want other gay people.
What?
I'm not gay. I'm just saying.
Are you transitioning?
Nah, if he thinks some homoerotic shit gonna go down.
No, there's nothing erotic about the homo.
What is it? What's happening?
I don't know. Just
Why are you so uncomfortable?
I don't like sitting next to naked men.
I ain't naked. My dick and balls is tucked away.
Well, they
like
should.
I'm going through security. I'm good.
Not in Rob's imagination.
Yeah, Rob.
Not in Rob's imagination. Right now, there's a little dangling participle just off to the left.
I understand.
He's afraid he's going to put his left hand down on accident, like in a moment of weakness where it's just going to fall and it's just going to touch black dick.
No. I got it tucked away on purpose. So I don't bleed through my Euro styles.
You rolled it up like you're going on a road trip.
It's in my ass right now.
Good Lord.
It actually forms the Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah. If we drive down the road together, we are getting pulled over.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Not if I'm in the back seat.
Yeah.
If the cops show up, you be like, we got a bad one. And then you just roll on.
No, you in the back seat of his car with no shirt on, full-blown celebrity.
Yeah.
You're getting pulled over. You have drugs in the car.
I know. I know I'm looking like a black Holocaust victim right now, but it's fine.
I can't see all your ribs.
No, I miss my ribs being able to be out. But enough about me. What about y'all?
Yeah.
You can't just, all right, when you walk in, sit down half naked, and they're like, enough about me. Let's change the subject.
I'm not half naked.
You-
I got on shoes and socks. And I got underwear on my swimming trunks.
How you doing, Jerry?
I want to know what the math is on this half.
That was strip poker math. That was
This ain't half naked would be. I'd have to.
Yeah, he's got sunglasses and the hat. And that is built for strip poker.
7 more hands in it.
I'm a quarter naked.
Got a watch, a hat,
Maybe not even.
2 socks,
A
2
bracelet,
shoes,
yeah.
a bracelet, fucking
you at the beach.
a shiwi. He's got so many pieces.
This is beach black slate. This is all this is.
Beach Black Slade.
Beach black slate. That's
Beach
how,
black
that's exactly
slate?
how you be.
That was a great movie back in the 60s.
It was in that Gidget.
Yeah, Gidget was in that. I think Frankie Avalon. Yeah. That was
Black.
Beach Black Slade.
All right.
We can't go to Black Beach.
You were Rob. You were talking outside about, and I'm trying to remember what it was. But go ahead. That's
Kunwa, guys.
Yeah.
Kunwa.
You
You know
guys
what
are
that
you don't have HBO, do you? Do you have HBO?
Yeah, I got HBO.
Yeah. Are you watching the Nexium documentary, The Vow?
Oh, he
I'm
is.
watching Lovecraft Country. I ain't
Okay,
watching
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, The Vow. The Vow. You would love it.
I've seen the previews of it though.
The
What
Vow
is-
is white people getting suckered. It's fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
yeah. It
That
is-
sounds fun.
Yeah, it's the Nexium cult that the chick from Smallville was on.
Okay, Nexium sounds like that's a drug,
Yeah, and
right?
they spell it like NXVIU. It's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, like Elon Musk kid.
Yeah,
one of those
stupid
people.
fucking-
like
stupid
an
fucking-
indie band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
got
they have
you.
this guy who's a squirrely little dude with a bad beard, and he makes people play volleyball and tells them he can change their life. It's, garden variety cult shit.
Do they have a compound?
Compound ad. They got them all over the country. They got these little workshops where you go to.
In strip centers?
Yeah, well,
You get your
it's
finger
like
pricked
a
and then
holiday.
they-
It's like a Holiday Inn. They'll set up shop in one of those places, and you go, and they'll put an ad like, "Oh, do you want to change your life? Do you want to get more energy? Do you want to have success?"
Oh, it's like that Scientology shit.
Yeah, it is.
Do they also stockpile guns and ammunition?
It's somewhere
No,
between
no, this is just,
Scientology and Everest College.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's basically it's the
Are you tired of your life being fucked up? Well, come to the Holiday Inn.
right?
I just told Rob, I miss when cult leaders were charismatic. I
Sure.
miss your David Koresh burning. I want to see that.
This guy looks like David Koresh 30 years
So
later.
60s and 70s and 80s and all those cult leaders were Jim Jones and David Koresh. Those were good-looking, charismatic dudes.
This guy's not good looking.
Jim Jones had them sunglasses.
Yeah.
And it was, you could even be an ugly
That
dude,
man
but if you
could sell
dress,
some Kool-Aid.
yes, 70s hip.
He looks like this guy.
You could start a cult dressed like that.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, a cult of 2 is not a cult.
Oh, we was working our way up.
How many?
We was out at the mall recruiting and whatnot.
Come see Trey at the Holiday Inn this Sunday.
Trey? If you gave, I would love to see you do.
If I had a
How
cult?
much? No, Rob. How much money do you think it would take for us to set Trey up for a self-help seminar to rent out the Holiday
Yeah,
Inn?
you got to rent out a Holiday Inn.
To advertise, we just need about 50 people to be willing to pay X amount of money
Well,
to
you
come
gotta
sit in.
you get 100 people or 50, and then you weed that down to the 3 that are hardcore.
Yeah, like
And
you're
then
a hypnotist.
And you build.
And then you-
97% of people are going to realize it's bullshit.
Of course they are.
And so you build up through that way.
So you pull 3 from each little
Yeah.
place. But more importantly, how long? Because people will sit through damn near anything if they're invested in it.
Sure.
That's what the show ought to be. Is just how long he can talk, and
Right.
they'll sit there.
So what if we film this and we see how long Trey can keep these
We can
people
call it-
thinking they're at a real thing?
Yeah, we can call it Intrepid.
Intrepid. I like that.
Intrepid. That's what would your pitch be? What would you
That's
if you
what I was trying to think of.
if you were convincing
push
people
this wagon.
go to pushthiswagon.com.
Well, the obvious thing right now would be to be a COVID healer.
Uh-huh.
So I just be like, just come to bring me your wives,
Oh,
and
here
I
we go.
will
Bring me your,
Your
wives.
wives.
bring me your wives.
You can't heal men or you won't.
He's got to purify the wife
That's
first.
what you have to
in order help
exactly.
the man.
And then she becomes the receptacle in which all the dirty men place there. All right, that's
The
a weird.
woman that you have committed to is the sacrifice for your healing.
Oh, you're doing some Clash of the Titans shit.
Yes.
Oh,
Give
there
me
we
your
go.
wife. Give me your wife. We make love. And the musk and the energy.
Dude, I had a bit about this. My cock has power.
Yes.
That's how you fucking sell this.
And the energy.
Rob, I know.
Yeah, that's
He's this is about the third time I think he's come up with a parallel idea that Rob's
Yes.
run with.
My cock has power.
My cock has power.
We condensate the juice.
This is the
Well,
what?
him,
Sex
him and
juice.
Rob are basically the same guy. I mean,
Yeah.
it makes
You are. You guys are just in different cars. This is.
Oh, let's see, shirtless Rob. Let's
Turn
go.
off, Rob. Show us
We
backyard.
gonna do a
barbecue,
shirtless. We gonna do a
Rob.
shirtless
Shit.
podcast.
No,
Who's in?
We should.
No,
Not today. We ain't. They don't need to see this much titty. Y'all get banned.
That's so funny. Flag the video.
Gary
Man,
Wayne showing side boobs.
they had some bearded bitch in there just showing it all.
That was a whole titty.
One of them was bald headed. I don't know what they got going over there
at Intrepid.
at Intrepid, but they got bearded bald bitches getting naked.
Yeah.
That's what
all
comes
I
out
do.
of a gender reveal in California. That's
Another how
who knows?
hilarious is that,
Bro, I didn't even think they believed in genders, and they lit a whole forest on fire. That's hilarious.
How many genders are there? About 6,000 acres. So.
It's those people should have to pay for every single any damage whatsoever. If my dog gets a sniffle from
Yeah.
smoke in the air, the vet bill is yours.
What gender started the fire?
What happened?
that's a
I don't
certain
even know what
female.
happened. What
They
happened?
had a gender reveal party,
With a-
and these people had firecrackers or some shit to reveal
A pyrotechnic
yeah,
to let the smoke go pink or
and it
blue.
set fire, and now it's caused a massive
Like
wildfire.
7,000 acres or something
in California.
and they're evacuating people, and I anything bad that happens to California makes me chuckle, but
Johnny Cash did that and extincted a condor or some shit. Nobody made him pay for it.
oh, did he started a forest fire and killed a condor family?
Yeah, he extincted a fucking bird.
Okay, one, that's
funny.
extinct is not a verb.
Jerry
And
Wayne
two,
showing up.
You can't
Extincted
past
did?
tense.
I don't know. But he extincted it in a bird. It's not.
Two, is that like some Johnny Cash urban legend
No,
stuff,
it's real.
or is that
No, it's
did he like
real. Look
single-handedly go out and shoot each condor
No,
himself?
he got all what was them pills he took? He
Oh, yeah.
jacked on his amphetamines and he set his bus on fire while he was asleep trying to cook in his bus.
Bro, you
killed
got
a
to
And burned down a forest and extincted a bird. Condor.
Extincted a bird.
Extincted a bird.
Like that bird don't exist
Yeah.
anymore, thanks to Johnny.
So it was one left.
Johnny Cash.
And then Johnny set him on
Well, there might have
fire.
been 3 or 4. It was a big fucking fire.
But it was he basically in their home, right? And I'm mad at Johnny.
And
that's
he paid like $8,000. They're like, well, it's all right. Fuck, it's Johnny Cash.
that's a rookie. That's a rookie drug move, though. You don't cook or run a bath on drugs. Those are the things there are certain
my
things
God,
you
but-
don't do.
But you ever been hungry and felt dirty?
Yes.
You gotta.
And it's got to wait till morning. It's got to wait till morning because that's the two easiest ways to either flood your place or kill
die.
condors. Yes.
Or kill yourself.
Or but the condors.
That's all I know. Whatever that Whitney Houston coke is,
Yeah, the shit that makes you drown yourself in a
that
bathtub.
make you drown yourself is insane.
That's bad stuff.
That's
right
hard to do.
there. I had a
really
lot of
good.
cocaine. None of it ever made me want to drown myself.
That's that was
Is
that
it
was
mainly just black celebrities that they do that too?
What?
you don't
Because I haven't
don't know
heard
the
Amy
math.
Winehouse. Didn't she just over?
I think the heroin gets
She had
white
everything.
people.
Oh yeah, she was on heroin. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. But it's been black. Like Bobby Christina, Whitney's daughter, died the same way.
Same
They
drug?
both died same shit. Coked out in
Oh,
the bathtub.
apple doesn't fall far from the bathroom.
Yeah,
That's-
right. Yeah, drowned out in the fucking.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's like a.
We all got our weaknesses.
Yeah, but you know,
As racists,
you know
I
what
mean,
they
not-
didn't do? They didn't extinct no fucking birds. So
That's right.
No, but they extincted the Houstons.
Extincted a bird.
Extincting the
Browns and
Houstons.
the Houston.
fair,
yeah.
do thy damage to thyself, but don't extinct the goddamn bird.
Right.
You know?
All right, we're going to take a quick break. Shelby says we should do a naked podcast on OnlyFans.
No, Shelby, go. Oh, bro, my grandma started an OnlyFans.
Oh,
I gotta tell you about this.
save it!
We
Don't
will be
tell us
right
about it.
back
Do it.
on the Whiskey Brothers podcast.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
Welcome back, the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Slate Trey Rob, 845 continues.
Joined by our guest, Jerry Wayne
Yes,
Longmire.
Brockmire.
Brockmire, Longmire.
Longmire.
That's it, baby.
Did y'all have I don't want to do that. Never mind. I was going to ask you about the short Myers, but never mind. Fuck that. I won't ask you about that.
Well, it's too late. You kind of brought it up, and it's
Yeah.
we're gonna now
What is
shine
your
a
name?
light.
So you got a compound. That's a compound last name, right?
I don't. That sounds like math.
Longmire.
Yeah. It's Jerry Wayne Longmire Jr. Somebody, my dad did this.
Of course it's Junior.
So,
Yeah.
so your family owned people.
No, hell no, man.
No, 100%. You got a compound last name.
I promise you.
Wait, that's the
No, it's not because you lived on a compound.
Boatfield, Johnson, fucking Longmire. Yeah, they own folks.
Well, I looked it
They
up one
own
time.
some people that have evolved
Now,
to
a
run fast 40s.
Longmire, if I may, Jerry, they would have been the people running the slave plantation, but they wouldn't have owned it.
Oh,
Okay,
They would
fair
have- they'd
enough.
have- they'd
Rob
have-
was there.
We were like management.
Working on boiler
you know what
rooms
I
and
mean?
shit.
My people were like middle management in Tennessee in the late 1800s, somewhere in there.
Is Jerry short for Gerald?
No, it's not.
Just straight up
It's
Jerry.
long for
Jerry.
Jer.
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, I've never thought about that. Jerry is just a name by itself. That's not short for.
Gerald.
No.
A lot of
Jerry
people-
Curl.
Yeah,
Gerald.
Yeah,
What
a lot
else?
of times it's short for Gerald, Jeremiah, but
Jeremiah.
mine is just Jerry.
You just Jerry.
I was told my whole life it's short for Jeremiah, like some biblical stuff.
Right.
But my birth certificate just says Jerry Wayne Longmire Jr.
I mean, that's official.
Jerry Wayne.
Yeah.
Jerry Wayne Longmire.
Wait, they lied to you your whole life? Like your
Oh,
name
that's
is.
the first of many lies my hillbilly family does.
What? Like your name is bigger than it is, but we're not going to tell you what? And then they just walked away?
Well, Jeremiah Wayne don't rhyme as good as Jerry Wayne, you know?
Yeah.
Or better.
You the
Actually,
only-
that's
Your name's so long, you the only motherfucker with a stapled social security card.
that shit.
You gotta lift up page 2.
unfolds like
Hold on, Jerry went. You got
you got a gatefold fucking birth certificate. What is? They lied to you though. They
Yeah,
just, oh man, you're more special than we're telling you.
They got a wraparound license.
And then,
Well, dude, let me tell you something. I was lied to all my life about like who my
Your daddy
maternal
was?
grandfather. No, I know who my daddy. I look like him, but my maternal grandfather. I was trying to figure it out my whole life, and my granny is like notorious. Like she just lies all the time, as a matter of fact, you know. But I did the Ancestry.com, the DNA stuff, and sent it off. And
Now, let me ask you this: Is there a different price for races?
I don't know, man.
I feel like it's for weird. They stole us, but it feel like it's higher for black people.
it should be lower because you guys can only go back so far.
Well, no,
Exactly.
it's easier for
Actually,
you send it in to be Africa. What do you want?
Ancestry.com came out and said, if you don't know who your daddy is, we'll do it for this much. And it was like real cheap, you know.
Oh, okay.
They were offering deals for that. So I
For
mean,
whatever reason, I feel like it's cheaper
Is
for
it-
white people because every white person's doing Ancestry or 23andMe.
Right.
I did it. I was just trying to find answers, and I was like excited because I knew my granny had an affair with Elvis at one point when she was younger, and my mama's got dark. My mama's got dark hair, so
on.
my little hopeful hillbilly soul was like,
You knew
instead
that your
of getting the results.
you knew your grandmother had an affair with Elvis. The information you gleaned from the same people who told you you're more than
Yeah,
Jerry.
I mean,
okay.
I just kept waiting. I was like, instead of an envelope showing up, I thought the Presley limo was going to show up and be like, "You're one of us, fucker. Come on." You know?
Yeah.
And it didn't. It's just a white trash drunk guy in East Texas. I found out.
You know, speaking of grandmothers, Trey,
Okay.
I believe your grandmother has an OnlyFans account. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna
Oh, how did we not come right
I
back
know.
to that?
I ain't telling y'all the name.
Yes, you are.
Nah, I ain't telling
Bro,
y'all
I will
the
pay your
name.
grandmother
Put
so
the
much.
link up.
No,
I'll top tier right now.
I'll tell you how.
Bitch, if I got to see you naked, I'm seeing the whole family.
I'll
This is-
tell you, I ain't naked. I'm a quarter naked.
You're
That ain't
sorta
naked.
naked.
I want to see your grandmother a quarter naked.
Nah, you don't want to see.
Oh
that.
yeah, I do.
So
Yeah, I do.
My grandmother, man. We were just talking, and over the weekend, everybody's been fucking with me about, whatever, my suicidal thoughts and all this different shit, blah blah blah. So
How do we go from naked to
don't know.
suicide? My God.
fuck all that. Just whatever. Long story short, I hung with my family over the weekend.
I was
And
naked thinking about
My
killing myself.
grandmother was just like, I want to relax and blah blah blah. I was like, hey grandma, you want some Molly? And
Rock on.
she goes, Molly. I say, yeah, it'll help with your blood pressure. And she had ran out of her medicine.
And you just
So
happen
she
to
was
have
like-
some
and
X.
I was like,
Medicinal Molly.
yeah.
so I gave her the Molly.
You know, when you're out of your pills, Grandma,
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
ecstasy will do you right.
So I gave her some Molly. She started loosening up, just dancing there.
You who just has loose Molly?
Well, I was
Trey.
supposed to do some later to cheat on Shay with, but I never got around to cheating.
Sure.
I never got a loan to go cheat.
Here's a story I didn't think I was going to hear today.
I didn't want to
was
waste
trying
it on faithfulness.
I was trying to cheat on my wife, but instead I gave the fucking drug to my grandma.
I believe in infidelity drugs.
Okay.
In my defense, I was trying to cheat on my wife.
Here's why you should do this.
Your Honor.
Here's why you should commit adultery on drugs, because you can always blame it on the drugs.
Plausible deniability.
Like, I don't love that girl. I was fucked up on Molly. Like,
But then you took the Molly, which makes you responsible.
I didn't know I was gonna do that on the Molly. I thought I was just gonna dance to some techno music.
So what did you think was going to happen? You gave Molly to Mama.
I didn't know my dick was gonna get hard. So I just want to see what was gonna happen with Grandma. So Grandma said, I said, look, it's gonna help with your
And
blood
now
pressure.
you can for $29 a month.
No, it's funny. My grandma, she's super religious. So to subscribe, it's just
So
10%.
techno religious
it's just
music?
10% of her income. So for $11,
She's super religious, unless you got free pills.
but
Yeah, she's got the OnlyFans where you click on her for $11. She'll shit about you. Like, you should get back home.
she'll make
Jesus.
you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah. What you need is Jesus.
So we tithe and see your grandmother's nipples.
he tied into it.
Okay.
Yeah. And she's gonna donate. She said she's gonna donate all of the proceeds to church.
Good God.
So what is she?
So I'll tell you how it happened. So I said, Grandma, this will help with your blood pressure to help regulate it.
Right.
She goes, all right, cool. So she started loosening up. She's like, oh yeah, that's helping, baby, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I wish I just had a way to just vent, just to really truly express myself. I was like, you ever thought about like an OnlyFans page?
you didn't start it with a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Well,
Or Facebook.
You went straight to grandma porn.
Well, I would have, but she was rubbing her nipple when she said it.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
So I was like,
Trey already had his shirt off.
Yeah, the bad thing, I can tell what it looks like.
Is this the barbecue you just came from?
Oh, God.
you don't like this, Rob? Does this gross you out, Rob?
Yes, it does. It does.
Rob, I'll lick your head. Fuck you with me, Rob.
He does that. I'm going to fall
You ever
off
had
his
your ball?
chair.
How much do you play prostitutes to lick
it
your
too late?
head? How much for the head lick, baby?
Is it too late to join Blue Lives Matter? What the fuck?
Fuck you, Rob.
Quick, go put out one of his headlights.
Fuck you, Rob. Hope your other ball gets snatched.
My other ball?
Yeah.
I've got the one good one.
You got one.
Do you let the
good,
prostitutes lick your head?
Hell yeah. You know he do. That's his go-to. That's the signature. He throwing an extra 50 just to get the head licked.
What do you think? What do you think Rob's prostitute experience is, Trey? Because
I think it's fast.
I'm going to ask Rob what he
fast.
thinks.
That's what the fuck it is. Quick. Thank you.
Nah, we paid for the hour.
Yeah, I think Hulk smashed over here.
The other 57 minutes is for you to vent.
Yeah, I'm going to read some Facebook posts.
I do a podcast
Yeah, here's some Facebook posts I want to read.
with a
to you.
womanizer and a black guy.
Now we're done with that.
So,
Let me tell
you
you about
know.
this cocksucker Trump.
That's what it is.
Which way are you voting, young lady?
I paid for my hour.
She goes, it was so great to help you. Now, when do I lick your head so I can get out of here? That's the finish.
You put that in the special instructions?
Right.
Yeah.
That's in the
Fiverr
rider.
or whatever favor.
No green M&Ms and lick the head.
So, Grandma goes,
Does it feel good?
oh, go ahead.
No?
I don't get them to lick my fucking head.
Yeah, you fucking do.
Don't.
Maybe you should.
Your shit
It might feel
shining
good.
now. That's tongue shine, nigga. That ain't no oil. I know what castor oil look like.
Trey might be
That's
on
Tongue
something.
shine.
Castor.
That's tongue shine.
That's tongue shine. That's what the fuck you got on your head. Some prostitute mouth.
tongue shine.
Tongue shine sounds like something they sell in this neighborhood.
Rob, you'll be fucked. Somebody scan your head. There's so much DNA on top of that motherfucker.
No
You
shit. Eternal tongue shine and the spotless
the top
mind.
of my
Is that
head?
be sitting there with that metal table and that flickering light. So, Rob,
My head is called.
what was the last whereabouts of Cherry? We know it's on the top of your fucking head. We think she was with you from between the hours of 9:03 and 9:07.
Top of my head is a 23andMe.
It's where you can figure out
You send a hair follicle in, you come back as the world.
You get the genealogy of an entire strip club. It's
How are you all of the continents?
right. I had a lot of Thai in you. This is
How the fuck are you part shark?
All right. So back to Rob's grandma fetish.
Yeah. God, no.
Nah, dude. So
it's not a fetish just because we want to go to your grandmother's OnlyFans.
this is because Rob's old.
Okay.
No. So my grandma goes. I go, have you thought of an OnlyFans page? She goes, what's that? I was like, you just kind of, you get on there, you just kind of express yourself. However you ever been wanting to feel, whatever you want to do.
Titties.
People will pipe in, they'll chime in, and I was like, they subscribe
Your old
to
ass
it.
titties, and you can
I
discuss
was like,
the world.
Well, it's not even that. It's like they'll subscribe to it, Grandma, and
$1 a wrinkle.
and they'll pay you money monthly. I was like, you know how you got Apple Music? She's like, yeah. I was like, all right. So think of your body as Apple. Oh, not your body. I didn't say her body. But I go think of you as Apple Music. People will subscribe to you. I was like, you can sing hymns. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Sing hymns.
So she goes, okay. She goes, all right. Well, help me set it up. So I help her set it up.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
Your house doesn't seem real.
So I go, Grandma, this is private. Like, whenever you do this, I was like, I know you got people you live with. Close the door. You do this in private, complete isolation. You know what I'm saying? So I go, look, post it on your Facebook.
People pay
so
more
people
for
can see.
more than one person.
So yeah. So
Don't be cutting grandma short.
Yeah. So I go, yeah.
You
so
get a cousin
I
in there,
say,
she makes some
whatever
money.
you want to do. Everything you wouldn't want me to know, your kids to know, anybody to know.
Right. Tell these strangers.
You put it on there. That's totally for you.
And
It's like
She
a
goes,
confessional.
She goes, how much did I charge? I was like, that's up to you. She goes, well, I don't always want to pay my tithes, but if I could get them to do, so she 10% of her shit, that was her shit. So I go, all right, cool, Grandma. So we
Your
go
grandma's
to,
pimping titties for Jesus?
right? She's so
She's gonna log
faithful
on to this.
to
It's
the
gonna
Lord.
be a half naked woman going, my
So-
grandson ain't worth a shit, and his Molly is
I
weak
go-
too. Give me money for my church.
That's so good, Jerry. All right. I wish that was the case. She goes,
Grandson's Molly ain't worth shit.
Molly ain't worth shit. So she goes, show me some examples. I go, all right. So I knew some chicks.
That you're subscribed to.
Well, not really, but yeah.
How else were you going to show her?
So, well, I just went to Twitter.
Subscribe.
You know, on
indicates that
Twitter,
you pay.
people do previews of their OnlyFans page.
Right.
So I go, Grandma, it's stuff like this. So I showed her some stuff. She goes, oh. I go, okay. She's like, oh, okay. Oh, God. All right. So it passes on. And and then and like 15 minutes go by, and then my grandma goes, you know what? I think I'm going to finally use that little gift you gave me a few years ago. Remember I gave her the dildo for her birthday? So
What the hell is happening at your
So-
house?
Jerry, you're late. You're late. You showed up late. This
Like
is
years
for
late.
years.
Oh
This
my
has been
God.
this has been going on. This is not. That's why
So-
nobody even flinched. Nobody even flinched
Yeah.
when he said he got his grandmother an
So-
OnlyFans.
So
So
I saw her before I came here. She was like, I done 16 videos. I say, Grandma.
I made $14,000.
I say, Grandma, we set the page up Saturday. She
not
was
a
like-
dry patch in that house.
She's
There
got,
is-
she's got one. She's just reading scriptures naked.
There's probably a huge market for that.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me? That's,
Yeah.
She's ass naked like the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, oh,
What's
fuck.
that rule about the internet where there's somebody that likes everything? What's that called? You know?
Yes.
There's probably a huge demand for that. Holy cow.
Yeah,
oh
man.
my God, I'm so. Y'all are such entrepreneurs.
So it's funny. We didn't get along at all, but we're like close. I'm like damn near her manager.
So are you stopping
There's
here?
a
You
word for that.
I have to like.
pimp. Are you going? Are you going after other geriatric? The market. It's untapped.
Go down to the nursing room.
I told her, I was like, you need help, I'll help you edit. But because it's just straight through.
Okay, but like, does this mean you have to sit there and look at naked stuff of your grandmother?
Which is fine.
Oh God.
Like,
Oh God.
It's
because
fine. Everything's fine.
a body
It's all
is a
fine.
body.
That's what you got to tell yourself.
No, it's
if
not. It's
Rob's like, no,
not.
one
It's
sitting
not.
right next to me has got no clothes on.
No.
It's not.
Like,
all
if I
the
got, like,
same.
honest truth. if I got to edit, I got like, all right, grandma.
Rob doesn't want to look at half naked you.
We got to get to, I know, right?
That's what I'm saying. You could edit your grandmother's porn.
But it's just like, grandma, look, you got a lot of filler here. You don't need to pray before this.
Stop, Rob. She's not 1,000. She's probably younger than you.
She's not.
Trey is a consummate professional. Grandma. We got to get down to the content.
Exactly. So I'm like,
about content and pleasing the viewer.
I'm like, grandma, you squirt?
Oh God!
So I was like, we need to get to the squirting. That's what people want to say.
Wait, now,
so
hang on.
Edit to it.
Stop. Did you? Rob? Just it's a woman. Relax. I know it's been a minute, but just
What's wrong with you?
Did you?
What's wrong with you?
Did you approach her with?
Helping my grandma. Now, hold on. When last time? Oh, your grandma dead. My bad. You over here jealous that you ain't got no motherfucking grandma porn to edit.
Yeah, that's it. You've reached the depths of my
Just
soul.
sit there and endure.
Yeah.
Tongue shine.
I'm just gonna leave it there. We're the Whiskey Brothers. Do me a favor. We have another episode that comes out Friday. Jerry Wayne is gonna be sticking around.
Maybe. I don't know.
That as well.
We
Rob
might be
may
pulling the
not
plug on
be
this.
here.
Rob, your ass ain't got on no socks.
Yes, I do.
Wrap Trey up one of them drapes. Come on.
Smell like my grandma's squirt.
We are easy to find.
God.
September 17th.
God.
That's. Let me
God.
let me at least pitch my show for you. Cry.
Got a show?
September 17th at the Houston Improv.
Oh, yeah.
And that's all that matters. Some of these guys may be on it.
Who's
Some of
headlining?
Every time. Every time. Motherfucker, you sell that shit with Rob, I will boot your ass in a fucking heartbeat. I'll fucking end you. This is
Wait, you got 45?
yeah, other motherfuckers who can middle for me.
Sounds like Trey will be taking tickets.
Probably
at the door.
50. We're the Whiskey Brothers. We got to get out of here. We'll see you guys soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.